What's good, YouTube? I'm back. Uh, it's like 11 straight days of me working and trying to put YouTube videos out. So, hope y'all still with me. Today, I actually want to talk about 5 habits that have changed my life for the better. Uh, I actually want to start with speaking positively to myself. There's been times where I've been so negative that I put myself so deep in a hole that I was just really beating myself. I was really hurting myself. How you doing, sir? But I was really beating myself. I was really hurting myself. I was keeping myself from growing. And one day, I heard someone say, I can't remember who it was, but I heard someone say that your life always moves in the direction of your strongest thought. So I really took that literally and just started trying to trick my brain. Like people may think that sounds crazy, but I also heard a scientist also say that a brain cannot distinguish reality from your imagination. So your brain will only believe what you tell it. It cannot distinguish a negative from a positive. So it only believes what you tell it, if that makes sense. So I started to just tell myself, I am so happy that I am positive. I am so happy that I am positive. Something wonderful will happen today. I will have a good day. Those things literally shifted me out of depression into being able to take action and consistently take action and consistently show up and do it even when I didn't want to do it and do it without an attitude, do it without groaning and moaning and huffing and puffing. Like, there's a lot of times in my life to where my negativity took over so much to where it just stunted all the growth that I could have been doing in my life. I just keep hearing stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. But that's a key vocal point. It's just being your own best friend. Learn how to be your own best friend, your first key supporter, and learn how to be there for yourself. Because if you can't be there for yourself, you can't say you be there for anybody else. So learn to really be there for yourself and learn how to show up for yourself. Learn how to talk nice to yourself. Because when you got you a best friend, right? You would never tell that best friend like, oh, you just suck at what you're doing. You're a lazy no good failure. You will never say that. You will always figure out the best way to deliver it to them to get the point across but not hurt their feelings. So talk to yourself the same way. Number two, goal setting. At one point in my life, I just did it just because somebody told me to. And I actually went back like a month or two ago and looked at a couple of the goals I set maybe in my August, September last year. I checked off at least 75% of those goals, and after a while, I forgot about them. It's just something different about writing it down and actually seeing the progress that you have when it feels like you don't have any that will give you the confidence to keep setting those goals and keep moving forward. And when you set those goals and you read those goals every day, you start to think about ideas to bring these goals into play. And it's like your life will align you to those goals because every decision you're thinking about, everything that you're focusing on is solely on trying to get to where you're trying to go. So all your decisions will make more sense. The direction of your life will be a lot clearer, and you will take the necessary steps to get there. If you mean what you're trying to do, if you really mean what you sat there and wrote goals about, and it really means something to you, it's just like it's gonna hit it in the middle. So that's another thing. Goal setting is very important. If you don't have a plan of where you're going, you just have a thought. You don't have a dream. You have a thought. Dream without a plan is just a thought. My coach told me that in high school. Uh, if you can't set goals to get to where you're gonna go, you're never gonna get there. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. If you do not goal set and set small goals to end up eventually achieving the highest goal, you will not get there. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's not how it works, Charlie. It's a non-negotiable. You have to set goals. Um, Number three, doing the things that I don't want to do. A lot of people think it's useless, but The reason why I'm working like I am is because I know I don't want to be at my job. I know I don't want to be at my job, but the more I'm at my job, the more money I make. The more money I make, the more things I'm able to do with my money. So also going to the gym. Last month, I think I went to the gym 7 days out of the week for a month straight. And that was kind of crazy, but I showed up every day for myself, even though I didn't feel like it. And it showed me the importance of showing up for myself because some of those sessions were really needed, like to take out a little bit of anger, a little bit of frustration, clear a little bit of anxiety. Just showing up just gave myself confidence to go do the next thing after I got done, if that makes sense. Showing up here made me go do this over here, and made me go do this over here. As soon as I stopped, it kind of, everything else kind of stopped because I was burning myself out. You don't need 7 days out of the week to get in the gym. You really need about 3 or 4. But it was showing me the importance of habits because you will build good habits and like it'll be like a ripple effect. Like you build one habit, that habit will take you into another habit, and that habit will take you into another habit, and you'll just keep building those good habits, and then your good will outweigh the bad. So your life is gonna go in a totally different direction. So that's something I also learned. Another thing I learned was probably um, dang what I was finna say. I had it on my mind. I had it on my mind, y'all. I didn't write it down today. Um, dang. Oh, the circle that you have. So, um, I'm gonna be honest. I hope nobody takes this to heart or anything like that if they feel that way. Especially a couple of people that I used to know or a lot of people that I'm cool with that I don't really talk to. I hope they don't take this to heart. But after a while, I started to realize a lot of the people that I was hanging around, a lot of people I was kicking it around, they were going in a completely different direction than what I was going down. And it's like I didn't want to sell myself short to go do something that they were interested in doing. No matter what that is, no matter if I think it was worth doing or not, they were going down just a completely different path. So I took it upon myself to exclude myself because trying to fit in where I don't belong, I will never do. Like I actually tried to in school. I went through a lot in school and actually tried to do that dumb stuff, and it was probably the stupidest thing I could have done for myself. Uh, but I've learned to exclude myself because I looked around my circle and it just looked like I was stuck. Like I didn't, no, I couldn't ask nobody questions about money. Couldn't ask nobody questions about mindset, mental health, anything, because they all didn't pay attention to those things. Like I always paid attention to the wrong thing. So after I started to veer off on my own, like I had my path of running into other people that were focused on the same things. So now you look at my circle, I feel inspired. I feel like I can go talk to them about anything, if that makes sense. There's nothing that I struggle with that I can't go ask my brother about and get his honest opinion and feel like he's gonna lead me the wrong way. Like I know that whatever I ask about, I will get an honest opinion and something in my best interest or their best interest for me, if that makes sense. Because they know me too, so they'll tell me something that they will feel like lead me into the direction that I would want to go in. So I guess that's a good way to explain it. I'm still trying to get my words together, guys. But lastly, would be um, what's the last one? Because I got a lot of things on my brain. I just want to name 5 really important ones for y'all. Uh, it'll probably be consistency. Consistency, because consistency showed me, just like the last video, it showed me so much of how showing up for yourself every day can really change your life. No matter if it's following God, following dreams, trying to change something about yourself, trying to add something to your life, trying to delete something from your life, whatever it is, consistency is the secret sauce. Because if you show up every day and you move in that direction, you're already successful towards that goal. You just have to reach it. That's it. A lot of people misunderstand success as I have $1 million, I have a lot of cars, and I have a big house, I got a lot of clothes, I got a lot of. No, that's not success. Success was explained to me as if I have a goal and my decisions and my plan and my day to day actions are taking me closer and closer and closer to that goal. I might not have reaped the rewards of it yet, but I am successful in that area because I am making steady progress towards that goal, towards that idea. So, showing up for yourself really does work. It really is worth it. It will change and show you so much about yourself. So, those are my 5 things. I know my last two was kind of strung out, but I really wanted to make sure I gave you guys something that was valuable and just not no random nonsense. But pretty much those are the 5 daily habits. Day number 9, I think, video number 9. So catch y'all on number 10.